Hello Total War gamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to Total War Arena. And we've unlocked the second tier of Cavalry that we are going to buy for the unit XP that we've gained. So we are replacing them with the scouts. So our general now, our commander now has the scout unit, and hopefully we can add more scouts to our army right here. And this has moved our entire army from tier 1 to tier 2. Now here's going to be more stuff to buy. We can buy it for free XP, move all the way up here, and then next we're going to move up here. But for now our commander is too low in rank, but at least these we can buy. Yay! And it automatically applies to all 3 of our units. Now since we've spent our currency, let's queue up for a next battle. We've had tremendous fun in this game so far. It's kind of random what kind of people you team up with, and I'm not grouped up with any friends right now, so no way to influence or impact the army compositions and well, the team dynamics. So we could be in a group with all cavalrymen, or we could be the only team of cavalry. Can go either way. And I usually prefer to be teamed up with infantrymen, or at least 1-2 players that are bringing spares, so they can pin enemy units, and then we can mow them down. And yeah, well, this is still the beta build. After this is going to go into open beta, and even then still we can expect a lot of things to be patched up and fixed, because the game is still full of different kinds of bugs. So if you look around on the internet, on YouTube particularly, or Twitch or whatever, you'll find these eye-catching striking bugs. If you were interested, go back to one of my previous videos and you'll see it in the description where it says that cavalry can sometimes have erratic behavior if they are having issues with pathfinding, most particularly. Now I'm not buying any premium or gold or whatever. The extra, the faster XP I can do without, and the cosmetics I can do without. And also units right now, there's simply enough very fun units that you can play with. I'm not really gonna depend on purchased units. However, when the game is through its official launch, well, maybe then it'll be a fun time to start spending some gold. And well, there's these kind of vanity perks that you can have, like a founder unit or whatever, a founding color scheme on your shields. To be honest, I don't have time to inspect my troops in close quarters and see the themes on their shields or their trousers, because that's simply not the pace of the game. You don't really have the time to zoom in. Of course, if I were publishing replays, then there's a way to show things off. It's just that I do live commentaries on these videos. So no, there's no cinematic shots of the smaller engagements. We're now joining a game session, and let's see who we are teamed up with. I hope that the algorithms that join teams together are advanced enough to create decent mixes of both tiers and diversity in units. Of course, it also depends on the the number of players that you have. Marathon, which is a map that we haven't seen in this Let's Play series until now. There is room for flanking maneuvers in the central plains, so I think we're gonna go for a spot in the center. The flanks, the slopes are interesting. There's some watchtowers there, but I'll leave that up to the heavier shock cav or the melee cav. But if we capture anything, we sure can't defend it. And cavalry is just best suited for the open plains. It says you get all these descriptions and tips for the map, so they're important to pick up if you're new to the game. Make sure to pay attention there. Now look, we are with two teams of center here. With two teams of cavalry. We're in a forward position close to a forest. So we're gonna sit in here, wait for our spares and other infantry to move up. If they position themselves here, then we can flank around and do flank charges or recharges. We have no real use for frontal engagements. So I'm gonna sit in the forest here. This looks like a Russian name or a Slavic name. He's rushing forward, so we do get visibility. I'm gonna hold back my general just a little bit. Now the beauty of this position is that we can go either way. We can also move down on the beach. Some infantry did deploy here. There they are. But Lex isn't moving up his units, so that's a pain. Okay. Let's go for a surprise attack. And now charge. Okay, let's move back. We are losing morale pretty quickly. We've also totally destroyed the morale on this unit. So if we can follow up, that'd be very interesting. Okay, we're gonna switch targets to this unit at the front here. Huh. Okay, Kenneth. Again, switch targets. I've already popped my ability. And this is where the upgrades in terms of speed can come in very handy. Okay, we've killed their morale, but I'm not sure if we've killed any of their numbers. So we need our infantry to come close. Now these guys routed with most of the units still intact. Okay, let's move in here and do some rear charges in the forest. Okay, now I don't know. Unit number 3, move back just a little bit. Now these guys, they need to replenish their morale. We have woodsmen coming up there. Wow!
Our men return to fight again.
It's so incredible how long it can take for cavalry to peel away. I mean, it was just spamming move orders, and yeah, okay, that wasn't fun. Now, to our advantage, we can't. Or they can't catch up with us. Oh, the degree at which I would like my units to be faster. Okay. Okay. Could somebody explain our allies that... Shoot! Okay, let's just join the... They are... these scouts are gonna die, okay? And woodsman. Ouch. Okay, let's move here. Hopefully we can help our allies with some charges on the woodsman here.
Forward, onward, run them down. Charge! Stop!
So woodsmen are routing this unit of woodsmen. Okay, I'm gonna pull out this way. And
Our base under attack.
that's such a clumped up number of the woodsmen are now fighting us, and maybe Kenneth and his friends can. Okay, how are you doing? We aren't exactly winning the fight here in the center, but anyway, I don't know what the rest of them are doing. We still have decent numbers in our units left. Oh. Again, we are going back anyway. We are in melee. Okay, let's go this way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy units in here. That's like way too many. It appears we are going to lose this match. Nothing I can do about it. Wow, no, this is well played.
Run! Charge! Forward, onward!
Oh, this is lost. I think if nah, we're lost. I'm not gonna pull out of this anymore. So let's just attack and.
Our base under attack. We must stop them. The Valkyries have come for me.
We don't have the numbers left. We don't have the numbers anymore. We are being mowed down by archers. I would expect if any of our troops were still alive. This is too bad. Well, it's all good and well. Contributed most to the team's battle performance. Earned the most rewards for base capturing. Okay. So I did do something right. Kenneth here did the most kills. Okay. I guess it's all good. Look how these guys performed. Their kill-death ratio is just compared to ours as a team. This guy, he killed 40, lost 91. The least he could have done is wow, blood mold, killed 4, lost 179. So this was probably an archer. Three archers by themselves, isolated, went on an adventure and got decimated by the enemy. They have one CPU unit, so I guess they had a disco or whatever. Anyway, it's been fun, and thank you for all the extra XP. I don't think... Can we rank...
spit at Caesar and Rome.
You are tier 2. So then I should be able to buy stuff. What tier does my commander need to be for me to unlock that kind of shit? Anyway, simple buckler. Yeah, sure. And equip. Now we're quite a time away from raiders. You have riders and raiders, so just so you know. It's gonna be fun. Right now, there's just nothing more that we can do, and let's try to find another match. This bit of silver here may seem like much, but it really isn't. Eventually, if we have a true surplus, we may start unlocking other cavalry commanders like Alexander. But I'm mostly going to stick with Arminius and play things through. And so far, I think it's an interesting build. To have fast, stealthy, hard-hitting, glass cannon-like cavalry units. Then again, the final outcome of the battle relies a lot on the infantry players. Because if they are team-minded, then they would assist. If I were to charge other cavalry, they need to rush in and support the melee, and then I can survive. If not, staying in melee is just suicide. But if I have units that are already diminished, there's and you encounter a cavalry commander with his units still in full numbers. The only thing I can do is run away, basically. But I could clip them and wait for the infantry to move in. But you never know. So that's I think one of the downsides of this kind of formula, the concept, is that much of your enjoyment can depend quite a bit on randomness. Like the pugs, the pickup group. If you're unlucky, you're sitting with inexperienced players for a couple of matches in a row, and then it's just loss after loss. Or if you're lucky, the other guys are a lot more talented than you are, and they just carry you to the win. Well, this is fourth time on Captain Hill, and where would I like to sit? I'm gonna sit here in the back. Depends. If somebody, we don't have any spares, so for me this is already complicated, to say the least. Anyway, I'm surrounded by infantry players, which is easy. This guy with his
cut to their base or cut them down.
If you are bringing archers, don't take a spot where you are away from the rest, because you have to sit behind the other players to actually do something. Okay, we're going for the watchtower, which is fine by me, but I'm not gonna rush in. We're going for 2 watchtowers. And Soul Search is doing some soul searching. I wonder if he's aware that he can't move up there. He's not. So he's gonna have to walk all the way around. He's just gonna sit there. Come on, what are we going to do? Come on. What am I going to do if you're not moving up? Move up!
We have drawn first blood.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go down. And these are juicy targets for me. So I'm gonna move behind and hopefully run down. This could become interesting, because yeah, here we go. They're targeting the infantry, which is not good for us. They have spears, swords. Oh wow, archers. If he's going, he is going for the pillar throwers. Okay, here you go.
Forward, onward. Destroy.
Oh, hoplites. They are not easy to kill, but they can rout. Okay, now you are losing numbers, so move out. Positioning yourself at the edge here can be interesting. Levies, levies. Boom. Okay. And now we are in melee. So okay, let's move here. These are surrounded and they're simply gonna die. Okay. This looks to be a player who has multiple units to control.
Run them down.
Cavalry charge. He's charging. It is a speed buff.
Forward, onward, forward. Run. Forward.
Okay. Say bye to your raiders. You've tried and failed. I'm sorry. Now, don't regain morale. You should die. Ha! Where are these guys coming from? Just die already. It's taking away my precious time. Go away. I'm not gonna... Okay, there's nothing to do there. Is there anything to do here? Yes, leftovers. And Soul Surge has gone all out on the levies. I think he's got himself stuck into melee. And not for sure. Well, so I see some artillery in the back there. And I'm gonna go after it. Hopefully pathfinding won't be too much of an issue right now. 1, 2, 3 units of artillery. Where are they? Sitting over there. And they put up stakes, infantry stakes. That's nasty. So I could say that's well played, but I'm gonna do something else and simply move into their base. It appears to be undefended, so the catapults are nice, but I bet if I sit here right at the edge of the... Okay, can you move a little bit faster?
Enemy base will soon be ours. Moving.
He's not even targeting us. And those guys aren't moving out either. Ha! Fools! They are fools. All of them. Now, the mechanic works this way that the more units we have in here, the faster the capture will go. So, Ish. Boom. Yep, that's what I told you.
The enemy base will soon be ours.
See, we are in melee, and that is simply because there are fleeing units here, routed units that have come back to their square, and they're keeping us engaged. We have melee contact, and these guys, I don't know what their purpose is, but they really shouldn't be alive. They shouldn't have any effect on the game whatsoever. Oh, okay.
Run them down! Keep moving! Forward, onward! Attack! Slay them!
Okay, he's not coming back in. Alright. Well, a victory for once. Yeah. This helps so much with oh, there's more. We've gained 8,000 silver. Okay. And we are Exterminator 1. And okay, we've captured the base basically. We have 300 free XP. Okay, so now it's done. We've killed 156. Now take loot. Awesome. Now the balance is totally opposite. So last match I was in this team. This is so random. It's totally random. So nice. I really wonder. This is like Spartan hoplites. Mr. Take Loot. Well done, my friend. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this little episode of Arminius, and if you do like this type of content, feel free to please do put a like on my video. Helps me get all my videos recommended more often in other videos, and just helps in general by getting YouTube to have your content noticed. And if you want to be notified on the next releases of my videos, put a click on the subscribe button. And well, I like to have you as a subscriber. That's basically it. And I hope if you enjoy these videos that you'll come back. Also, I like when we can interact a little bit, so leave a comment, say hello, say whatever you thought or felt about the video when you watched it. So get this community kind of thing going. I don't expect overly much of that. It's different than say an MMO where you chat with people that have a shared goal or purpose in a game. But then again, I've watched countless YouTube videos of other players and gamers, and it's been one of my favorite pastimes on, say, the restroom, the toilets, wherever, in bed before I go to sleep. I used to always watch YouTube content and enjoyed it so much that I picked up publishing my own. The win in a battle or success in a game, just the whole thing that makes you enjoy a game feels very satisfying to me. And then knowing that other people's are watching along with you, also having some enjoyment out of it, just doubles my enjoyment. And I think that's a great way for me to improve, say, the quality of life experience in gaming that I have. So then again, thanks for watching, and I'd like to hear from you once again, and see you in the next episode.